Welcome all to Guru Gedara English Medium Maths class, grade 7. Today's lesson is ratio. Today's lesson is ratio. My dear kids, today we are going to learn about ratio. Very interesting lesson. Ratio. Right? Grade 7, lesson number 21 in your textbook. Lesson number 21. What are the pages? Page number 91, that is your starting page. And your ending page is 100. Your starting page is 91, ending page is 100. Very interesting lesson. Today we are going to discuss about relationships. Okay, we'll see. By studying this lesson, you will able to divide a quantity in a given ratio, find the total value or the values of the other terms when the value of a term of a ratio is given, and the final learning outcome is apply knowledge on ratios in practical situations. Right? These are our learning outcomes. Okay. Ratio is a numerical relationship between two or more quantities expressed in similar units. Ratio is a numerical relationship. Numerical relationship. You know about numbers. Suppose there are 5 family members in your home. There are 6 family members in next home. Then 5 and 6. How to make that relationship? 5 and 6. 5 is to 6 is the relationship. Can you understand? You can express those two numbers as a ratio. How to pronounce it? 5 is to 6 or 5 to 6. That is the ratio. Right? Next one. There's an example. Right? The ratio of apples to oranges is 2 to 3. It means there are 2 apples and 3 oranges. Then how to express this numerical relationship? 2 is to 3. Or otherwise, conversely, if you exchange, then the ratio of oranges to apple is 3 to 2. That is how we represent the mathematical relationship or numerical relationship in maths. Right? Especially using numbers, we can express a ratio. Right? 2 and 3 are the terms of the ratio. Numbers are terms in a ratio. Right? 2 and 3 are the terms of the ratio. 2.3 is read as 2 to 3 or 2 is to 3. Numerical form is converted into word form. Word form is converted into numerical form. Right? You have to develop that skill. You have to develop that skill. What are the important concepts in this lesson? We'll see. In example 2, you can see that, my kids, right? Look at the screen carefully and read it. The weight of the packet of rice is 5 kg and the weight of the packet of dal is 2 kg. Now you can see that there are two numbers, 5 kg, 2 kg, same unit. According to the definition, two numbers should be in same unit. The ratio of dial to right is 2 to 5. The ratio of dial to right is 2 to 5. 5 and 2 are called the terms of the ratio. 5 and 2 are called the terms of the ratio. 5 double dot 2. 5 column 2 is read as 5 to 2 or 5 is to 2. 5 is to 2. Example 3, third one. Very, very familiar example. Very, very familiar one. When making fruit drinks by mixing fruit juice and water, we can mix 2 cups of fruit juice and 3 cups of water. 2 cups fruit juice, 3 cups of water. How to express the ratio? How to express the ratio? The ratio of fruit juice to water is 2 to 3, because the first number is 2, second number is 3. Okay, first number is 2, second one is 3. Therefore, 2 is to 3 or 2 to 3. Okay, we'll see another example. We can mix 2 liters of fruit juice and 3 liters of water. 2 liters of fruit juice and 3 liters of water. 2 to 3. The ratio of fruit juice to water is 2 is to 3 or 2 to 3. 2 is to 3 or 2 to 3. Okay. From the above example, we can see 5 parts of fruit drink are made by mixing 2 parts fruit juice with 3 parts of water. Here, what is the ratio? Ratio of juice to water is 2 is to 3. Parts of juice 2. Parts of water 3. Then total number of parts. Total number of parts 2 plus 3 is 5. Now you know how to find out the total number of parts using a given ratio. What to do? First you have 2, next you have 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. You can take the sum of numbers as total number of parts. That is a very, very important concept in ratio. Right? We will see. Now you can see a very, very subtopic in ratios. Subtopic. Equivalent ratios. What is equivalent ratios? Can you remember in grade 6 class equivalent fractions? Equivalent. You have to use a same number to multiply or divide the numerator and the denominator of a fraction. Suppose half, 1 is in the numerator, 2 is in the denominator. You can multiply both numerator and the denominator by 2. There, 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Therefore, 2 over 4 is totally equivalent to half. Right? That concept you can apply here. Equivalent means multiplying or dividing using a same number. That is what the meaning of equivalent. Equivalent. Right? Equivalent ratios can be obtained by multiplying each term of the ratio by the same positive number. Positive numbers. What are the positive numbers? You use numbers to count something, right? In your home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are positive. If you want to count your fingers, there are 5 fingers, positive numbers. They are called positive numbers. I have 10 toffees. My sister has 3 toffees. 5, 3. They are positive. Understood that? You know about positive numbers and negative numbers. Can you remember the lesson number line? In number line, if you consider a certain place as 0, the numbers on right hand side called positive numbers. Numbers on left hand side, they are called negative numbers. In grade 6 class, you learned about positive numbers and negative numbers. In this case, remember my kids, in this case, we use only positive numbers. Example number 1. Find the 4 equivalent ratios to 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Now you can multiply 2 by 2, 3 by 2. Then 4 is to 6. Now you can multiply 2 by 3, 3 by 3, then 6 to 9. Right? Then you can multiply 2 by 4, 3 also by 4, then 8 to 12. Next, 2 multiplied by 5, 3 multiplied by 5, 10 to 15. Then you can see equivalent ratios like this. 2 is to 3 equals, 4 is to 6 equals, 6 is to 9 equals, 8 is to 12 equals, 10 is to 15. That is how we get equivalent fraction. Understood that? Okay. Multiplying two numbers in the ratio by a same positive number. By a same positive number. Now your second example, we see find the 3 equivalent ratios. 5 is to 1 is to 4. Then what has happened? 5 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 2. Then your equivalent ratio is 10 to 2 to 8. You know how to multiply, right? Then 5 multiplied by 4, 1 multiplied by 4, 4 multiplied by 4, then 20 to 4 to 16. That is an equivalent ratio. Next one, 5 multiplied by 6, 1 multiplied by 6, 4 multiplied by 6, then 30 to 6 to 24. Know any order or pattern when multiplying. You can select any number in the set of positive numbers. Actually, positive numbers means positive integers, right? In your upper level classes, you will understand what are the positive integers. Okay, we'll see it. Now there is an important point in the lesson. Okay, don't forget to write down these special things in maths. If you don't have a book or paper, take it, start in writing. Now you can start your writing. Equivalent ratios can be obtained by dividing each term of the ratio by the same positive number. There are two mathematical operations, multiplication and division. But there is a special condition. What is that condition? You have to select a same positive number. Only positive numbers can be applied to multiply or divide. Can you remember it? Yes, very good. Then find two equivalent ratios to 16, 12 by dividing. There is a command here. There is a command. Commanding. What is our command? Divide. They have stated the mathematical operation. My kids, it is very, very easy. No? It is very, very easy because they have told you to divide. Then you can select the most suitable number. In upper grades, we use highest common factor. But in this level, especially in your grade, it means grade 7, you can use a suitable number, no problem, because you are still kids, no? Grade 7, very, very small maths kids, okay? You are little scientist. You have the freedom to select any number, no condition. Understood that? Right. Find two equivalent ratios to 16 is to 12 by dividing. Here we have selected, my students, 2. I divide 16 by 2 and 12 by 2. Now it is converted as 8 to 6. Then I selected 16 over 4, 12 over 4, it means 16 over 4 is 4, 12 over 4 is 3. Now we converted the given ratio as 4 is to 3. Finally, the conclusion, what is that? 16 to 12 equals 8 to 6 equals 4 to 3. Now you have a knowledge about equivalent ratios. Multiply using a same positive number and divide using a same positive number. Multiplication and division using very, very small numbers. Right, we'll see. Find the two equivalent ratios to 48 to 32 to 28 by dividing. Here also great help for you. Division. You can select 2, 42 over 2, 32 over 2, 28 over 2. As a result of the division, you have 24, 16, 14. How to read it? 24 to 16 to 14. Next one, you have the freedom to select any number, right? But it should be a multiple of given number, right? It should be a divisible number. You know that 48 can be divided by 4, but you can't use 5 here. Why is that? You can't divide 48 by 5, right? Remember it. 48 divided by 4, 32 divided by 4, 28 divided by 4, 12 to 8 to 7. In this lesson, we are checking about what? What? Factors. You have to identify about factors. If you have 6, what are the factors of 6? What are the numbers can be divided by 6? 6 can be divided by 1, 6 can be divided by 2, 6 can be divided by 3, 6 can be divided by 6. They are called, my kids, factors. Be careful if you want to divide a ratio using a same positive number. Definitely you must have the knowledge of factors, right? I helped you how to find out factors. right? If you have any doubt, you can ask from your parents or teacher, very close parents and very close teachers in your school. They love you. They want to develop you in maths. We need to develop you. That is the aim of Guru Gedara. Always we are helping to you. We want to improve you. We want to develop you. Understood that? Simplest form. Simplest. Simplest means no any form after that. My kids, simplest. Simplest form is a form after applying only the division, not multiplication. Here remember that in simplest form we use only the mathematical operation division, but we don't like to divide, right? If you have 5 toffees, you like to eat all without giving anything, any toffee to your brother or sister. In this case, my kids, remember that always you have to use division, but you have to select the most suitable number, right? We'll see. If the terms of a given ratio are whole numbers, and if the highest common factor of the term is 1, then the ratio is said to be in the simplest form. Highest common factor. Highest means largest. Common. What is the meaning of common, my dear kids? Common. 1 for all. 1 for all is common. Common multiple. Highest common multiple. How to get multiples? How to get multiples of 2? 2 multiplied by 1. You can select a number, then you can multiply that number using positive whole numbers. Then you can get multiples. 2 multiplied by 1, 2. 2 multiplied by 2, 4. 2 multiplied by 3, 6. They are called multiples of 2. Highest common multiple. We'll see. Examples. Number 1. Express the ratio 12 to 16 to 8 in its simplest form. What are the numbers? 12, 16, 8. What is the common multiple? 2 is a common multiple. Then 4 is a common multiple. What is the highest common multiple? Highest common multiple is, you can see, 4. Highest common multiple is 4. Therefore, in division process, you have to select 4. How to do it? 12 is divided by 4, you have 3. 16 is divided by 4, you have 4. 8 is divided by 4, you have 2. Divide in the terms of the ratio by 4. Now you know how to get the simplest form. Here, what is the highest common factor in these 3 numbers? Highest common factor. Highest common number is 1. How to express 4? 4 multiplied by 1. How to express 3? 3 multiplied by 1. How to express 2? 2 multiplied by 1. Multiplied by 1, multiplied by 1, multiplied by 1. Therefore, that is our largest common factor. Now you have the simplest form of the ratio. I suppose that you understood well. If you can't understand, we will see next example. Try to get it. Express the ratio 56 to 40 to 24 in its simplest form. Now, what is the highest common factor? We have selected here 8. 56 is divided by 8, then 7, 40 is divided by 8, then 5, 24 is divided by 8, then 3. Then how to express? 7 equals 7 into 1, 5, 5 into 1, 3, 3 into 1. Then what is the highest common factor? 1. Therefore, you can see the simplest form of the given ratio. I suppose that definitely you got the concept now, right? If you consider simplest form, there is a term behind that, highest common factor. We'll see. Write down the ratio for each of the following examples and express it in the simplest form. The price of a pen is 20 rupees. The price of a book is 60 rupees. What are the ratio? What are the ratios? 20 to 60. Simplest form. What is the highest common factor? That is 20. 20 is divided by 20, then 1. 60 is divided by 23. Therefore, the simplest form of the given ratio 20 to 60 is 1 to 3. The time taken to journey in first day is 1 hour and 30 minutes, and for the second day is 2 hours and 15 minutes. Then you have to convert hours into minutes. As a result of that, you can see 1 hour and 30 minutes means 90 minutes, and the second day 2 hours, 120 plus 15, 135. Then you have 18 to 27. How to get it? 90 minutes, 135 minutes. What is the highest common factor? That is 5. 90 over 5, 18. 135 over 5 is 27. But 18 into 27, 5 is not the highest common factor, right? Then 18, 27, 18 and 27. If you consider the multiples of 3, yes, multiples of 3, you can see 18 and 27. Furthermore, you can divide 18 and 27 again by, what is the number? 3. You can divide by 3. Then, how many 3's in 18? 6. How many 3's in 27? How many 3's in 27? How many 3's in 27? 9. But it is easy, if you use 9. It is very, very easy, if you can use 9. How many 9's in 18? 2. How many 9's in 27? 3. This is 2 to 3, There are very, very easy methods. You have to find them. The amount of money Sarah has is 450 rupees. Charu has is 700 rupees and Pavani has is 525 rupees. Now, we divided 450, 700 and 525 by 25. Here you have 18, 28 and 21. Do you have any common numbers to divide? No. 18, 28, 21. Here the case is 28. If you have 27, no problem. You can divide, right? Because of 28, we have to stop the division. the weight of a pumpkin is 1 kilogram and the weight of a cabbage is 750 gram. Different units. According to our definition, you must have same unit. Same unit. Therefore, you have to convert 1 kilogram into grams. As a result of that, 1000 grams. Here 750. 1 kilogram equals 1000 grams. Then you can divide both numbers by 250. As a result of, my dear kids, you have 4 to 3. 4 to 3 you have. This is the simplest form. Next one, the length of the sides of a triangle are 4 centimeter, 8 millimeter, 5 centimeter, 2 millimeter and 7 centimeter, 6 millimeter. Different units. No, in the same unit. Therefore, what is your smallest unit? Millimeters. Then you have to convert the large amount into smaller amount. You know that 1 centimeter contains 10 millimeters. As a result of that, 4 centimeter, 8 millimeter means 48 millimeters, 5 centimeter, 2 millimeter, 52 millimeters, 7 multiplied by 70 plus 676. Now, all are in the same unit. That is the definition of the ratio. Now, you can express these numbers in a ratio. 48 to 52 to 76, but you can divide or simplify. Dividing by 4, 12 you have, 52 is divided by 4, 13, 76 is divided by 4, 19. Right? We converted 48 to 52 to 76 into 12 to 13 to 19. Now, dividing in a ratio, we are going to divide a certain amount according to a ratio. In this case, you have to find out the total number of parts containing in the ratio. Total number of parts. Dividing in a ratio. Here, question number 1. Divide 300 rupees between Senumita and Kemin in the ratio 2 to 3. Find the amount each received. 2 to 3. How many total number of parts there? 2 plus 3, 5. The ratio in which the money is divided between Senumita and Kemin, 2 is to 3. Total number of parts 2 plus 3, 5. Total amount 300. Then you have to find out the value of one part. Total number of parts 5. 300 should be divided by 5. We will see. 5 parts equal 300 rupees. 1 part 300 over 5, 60. Number of parts Senumita received 2. As a result of that, 60 multiplied by 2, 120. 120. For Senumita. Number of parts Kemin received 3. What is the value of a part? Value of a part is 60 rupees. 60 multiplied by 3, as a result of that, 180 rupees. It means the amount Kemin received is 180 rupees. 300 is divided by 5 parts. Right? Into 5. We want to divide 300 into 5. As a result of that, 300 over 5, you know, what is that? 60. Right? The value of a part. The value of a part or the value of a unit, definitely you have to find out. value of a part or value of a unit. Remember it, right? If you want to divide something in a ratio, definitely you have to find out the unit value of the item, unit value of the item, unit value of money, right? We'll see. Then exercise 21.2, page number 96 in your textbook. If you don't have textbook, please take it and read the question carefully. Read and understand, then you can illustrate or analyze the question well. Copper is added to gold in gold jewelry such that the ratio of copper to gold is 1 to 11. My kids, how many total number of parts there are? 1, 11. 1 plus 11, 12. Therefore, remember that the total amount should be divided by 12 because you want to find out the unit value, the value of a unit. Find the mass of gold and copper needed to make a necklace of mass 60 grams. According to our explanation, you will understand this one. The ratio of copper to gold 1 to 11. Total number of parts 1 plus 11, 12. Mass of the necklace 60 gram. Total parts 12. Therefore, what to do? One part value of a unit is 60 over 12, 5 grams. Now you have 5 grams. The number of parts of copper 1, mass of copper 1 multiplied by 5, 5 grams. The number of parts of gold 11, therefore 11 multiplied by 5, 55 grams. Understood it? You have to find out the total number of parts. Then it should be, what to do you? You have to do the given amount should be divided by total number of parts. The given amount should be divided by total number of parts. That is the main concept in dividing in a ratio. The ratio of boys to girls in a school is 5 to 4. If the total number of students in the school is 1,800, find the number of boys and the number of girls there are in the school. You can see that there are two numbers 5 and 4. Taking the sum of 5 and 4, you can find out total number of parts, right? The ratio of boys to girls 5 is to 4. Total number of parts 5 plus 4, 9. Total number of students 1,800. To find out the unit value, you have to divide 1,800 by 9. As a result of that, one part equals to 200 students. One part is equal to 200 students. Then you have to find out value of 5 parts and value of 4 parts. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Dividing in a ratio. Number of parts of boys 5. Total number of boys 200 multiplied by 5, 1000. Number of parts of girls 4. Number of girls 200. Unit value multiplied by number of parts. As a result of that, you have 800. Okay, you understood well. Now the ratio of the high school students enrolled in the science, technology and art streams in a school is 3 is to 5 is to 7. If the total number of high school students in the school is 600, how many students are enrolled in the art stream? Then what to do? dividing in a ratio, what is the main concept? You have to find out total number of parts, total number of parts. Then divide the whole amount by total number of parts, then you have value of a part. Here the ratio of the students enrolled in the science, technology and art streams 3 to 5 to 7, total number of parts 3 plus 5 plus 7, 15, total number of students 600, 600, 15 parts goes to 600, 15 parts. Then find out the value of a part, one part or unit. 600 divided by 15, therefore, one part equals 40 students. We want to find out number of students in the art stream. Then how to find it? Number of parts in the art stream 7. Number of students enrolled in art stream 40 multiplied by 7, 280 students. 280 students. Calculating the total amount when the amount of one item in a ratio is given. Now we want to find out the total amount. According to our previous situation, we considered whole amount. Now we don't have the whole amount. We have to find it. How to do? The ratio of blue pens to black pens in the box is 5:3. If the number of blue pens in the box is 20, find the total number of pens in the box. We want to find out total amount using a given amount. Using a given amount, we want to find out the total amount. My kids, in this case, you have to see or you have to understand the mathematical relationship between the given numbers. Mathematical relationship, especially consider about the product. You have 2. You have 2. There you have 10. How to convert 2 into 10? Considering the multiplication, 2 multiplied by 5. Understood that? In this situation, definitely you have to understand the relationship between the given numbers. It means numerical relationship. We will see it. Ratio of blue pens to black pens 5:3. Number of parts of blue pens 5. Number of blue pens 20. Here 5, 20, 5, 20, 5, 20. Then what has happened? 5 parts, 20 pens, 1 part, 4 pens. Now you know value of a part or value of a unit. If you can find out total number of units here, then you can find out the total amount, right? 1 part equals 4 pens, total parts 5 plus 3, 8, total number of pens in the box 4 multiplied by 8, 32 pens, 32 pens. That is how we get the total amount using a given amount. Using a given amount, you can find out the total amount. Exercise 21.3, page number 98. Question number 1. Sugar and flour were mixed in the ratio 3 to 5 to prepare a mixture for a sweetmeat. If the mass of sugar used was 750 gram, find the total mass of the sweetmeat mixture. Right? Now, remember the concept. Remember the concept. Find out the numerical relation. Ratio of sugar to flour in the mixture 3:5. Parts of sugar 3. Mass of sugar 750. Therefore, you can see that 3 parts goes to 750. 3 parts goes to 750. 1 part, what to do? 750 should be divided by 3. 1 part 750 is divided by 3, 250 gram. Now, you know that value of a part is 250. Total number of parts 8. Therefore, the total mass of the sweetmeat mixture 250 multiplied by 8, 2000 grams. How to convert grams into kilograms should be again divided by 1000. 2000 is divided by 1000, then you have 2 kilograms. Sinimal writes our second question. Sinimal rides a bike from his house to the bus halt and then takes a bus when he travels to school. The ratio of the distance he travels by bike to the distance he travels by bus is 2 to 7. If the distance he travels by bus is 14 kilometer, what is the distance to the school from his house? Total distance. Now, we can see the ratio of the distance he travels by bike to the distance he travels by bus. Ratio is 2 to 7. Parts he travels by bus is 7. 7 parts is equal to 14 kilometer. 7 parts goes to 14. Then you have to find out the value of 1 part. Value of 1 part. Then how to do it? 14 should be divided by 7, then 2 kilometers. Value of a part is 2 kilometers. We want to find out the value of 9 parts. Total parts 9. The distance to the school from his house 2 multiplied by 9, 18 kilometer. Dividing in a ratio and finding the total amount. Different cases, right? Understand carefully. Dividing in a ratio, finding the total amount, right? If you want to find out the total amount, definitely you have to find out the value of a unit. A fruit drink is made using water and orange juice in the ratio 5 to 7 if the quantity of orange juice used is 350 milliliters. What is the total volume of the fruit drink that is made? Now, the ratio 5 to 7, parts of orange juice 7. The quantity of orange juice 350. It is very clear that my students, value of 7 parts 350. Now you have to find out value of 1 part. Value of 1 part 50 milliliters. We want to find out the total amount. Total number of parts 5 plus 7, 12. 50 multiplied by 12, 600 milliliters. Then next one, now you can understand well, right? The ratio of nitrogen to phosphorus to potassium in a fertilizer is 5 to 2 to 1. If the mass of phosphorus in a bag of this fertilizer is 250 gram, what is the total mass of the bag? We want to find out the total mass. The ratio 5 to 2 to 1, parts of phosphorus 2, we know that 2 parts is equal to 250. You want to find out value of a part. Value of one part 250 grams should be divided by 2. As a result of my kids, you have 125 grams. Then total number of parts, the sum of numbers in the ratio 5 plus 2 plus 1, that is 8. Now you want to multiply 125 by 8 to find out the total amount. Now you can see that 125 multiplied by 8 is 1000 grams. 1000 grams. 1000 grams should be divided by 1000 to convert it into kilogram. Then you have 1 kilogram. Now our last topic of the lesson. To understand this one, you have to make your competency level very well. Somewhat difficult, but easy if you can get the points of the problem. When the amount related to one term in a ratio is given, determining the other amounts. In this case also, you have to follow to find out the value of a unit. Using the value of a unit, you can find out the other quantity. The concept is same but different applications. That is the nature of maths. Same concept, different applications. Right? Question number 1. The ratio in which a sum of money was divided among Sarah, Safia and Pavila is 5 to 4 to 6. If Safia received 800 rupees, find how much money received Sarah and Pavila separately. Here, ratio in which the money was divided 5 to 4 to 6. 5 to 4 to 6. Total number of parts, you can see 5 plus 4, 9, 15. We will see. Number of parts, Safia received 4. We can see that 4 parts equal to 800. The amount of money Safia received 800. It means 4 parts equals to 800. 1 part means 800 should be divided by 4, 200. Value of a part is, or value of a unit is 200. Now, pay your attention. Number of parts, Sarah received 5. Therefore, this unit value should be multiplied by 5. As a result of that, you have the amount of money Sarah received 200 multiplied by 5, 1000 rupees, as well as number of parts Pavila received 6. Students, you know that value of a part is 200. Then 200 multiplied by 6 is 1200 rupees. I suppose that you understood well. Now you know about ratio. Numerical relationship between two or more quantities in the similar units is a ratio. Now you know how to find out total number of parts using a ratio, how to get equivalent ratio by multiplying or dividing, and you know how to divide a given amount in a ratio, and you know how to find out the total amount using a value of a part. Actually, in this chapter, my kids, you can see multiplication and division you have to use. Very, very important mathematical operations there. That is maths. Mathematics. Maths. Mathematics is a game. There's a saying. Mathematics is a game. Mathematicians are the players. Players score points by discovering rules of nature. No one can win because the game is never over. But you can win because you are in with us. Join us. Join with Guru Gedara to improve your knowledge in maths. There are very, very interesting and valuable and advanced methods. My dear kids, we'll meet again on the lesson percentage. It means after the chapter ratio, you have percentage. We can discuss very, very important mathematical concepts based on percentages. Join us. Join with Guru Gedara. Goodbye to all.